Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards from my Law of Assumption deck to see what you can be affirming right now in order for you to expedite your manifestation, see some movement, see some progress, just get into that manifestation mode or mindset, okay? Consider this to be a pep talk video. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle the cards to see what you can be affirming right now. Some of these affirmations you definitely have heard of. If you have, this is your sign for you to keep persisting in those affirmations. Because something I want to tell you is that you don't need to keep changing your affirmations, okay? Stick to the ones you already have. Stick to the ones you already have. You're going to see movement. This is about persistency. This is about consistency, okay? Throw back to Sammy Ingram. You know, honestly, I love her. She's such a queen, and a lot of my teachings are sort of based off of her teachings, because honestly she's the only one that's one of the only coaches on YouTube that has resonated with me. And she said, give your affirmations a dang minute, okay? Let them like sink in. A lot of you change your affirmations the minute you see opposite movement or you notice no movement. Let your affirmations sink in. You can definitely say as many affirmations as you want, but if there are certain affirmations you've already started saying, you know, just continue to say them until you see movement, until you get your manifestations. Again, you can't go wrong with affirming too much. There's no such thing as affirming too much, of course not. But definitely, you know, if there's certain things that you already affirm, keep affirming that. It works. Trust me, it works. I have tons of success stories on my channel. I have had tons of success stories in my own personal life, okay? That's because I persisted. I never gave up. And I have a ton of affirmations on my channel and so much that I use for myself. And you know, if there's something particular that you're going through at the moment, definitely use affirmations for that thing, okay? But just don't give up. Just don't give up. Keep persisting. Okay, so yeah, let's actually get started with the video. The first affirmation we have here is, I always feel secure in my manifestations. I'm confident in my manifestations. I'm confident in my manifestation abilities. I know that I can manifest this, okay? At the end of the day, it's you who's bringing about the manifestation, not anyone else, okay? This is you versus you. This is you and your subconscious mind, your logical mind. I always feel so secure in my manifestation abilities, okay? I know that this is going to manifest. Again, even if you don't believe it, just say this and something will work. It has to work, okay? Alternatively, you can even say the 3D is conforming right now. I'm always seeing evidence of my manifestations in the 3D. My manifestations, you know, always come in so fast. I always manifest whatever I want in the way that I want it, when I want it, okay? Definitely say affirmations that have to do with your manifestation abilities. Think of this as like sort of a primer. Like, you know, for those of you that wear makeup and foundation, you know, right before wearing, no one just like puts foundation on their face, right? I mean, unless it's like a 4-in-1 BB cream, CC cream, foundation, primer, all in one. I mean, that's great if you do that, but you know, personally for me, I like putting like sunscreen, primer, and then putting my foundation, okay? That's the same with manifestation. You gotta prime your brain. You gotta prime yourself, you know, say these nice things about yourself or to yourself, like, you know, I can manifest fast. I believe in myself. I believe in my manifestation abilities. It really does help. If you're really not seeing any movement at all, maybe, you know, continue to say what you're saying, but continue, you know, also add in affirmations like these. You don't have to say this entire thing. I know I give some really long-winded affirmations, okay? But if any of the affirmations I said stuck with you, say those, okay? Whichever ones sound the most natural to you are the ones that your subconscious mind are gonna accept. If you can make your subconscious mind like accept anything, okay? I'm kind of all over the place. I'm just gonna say it. Sometimes I like long affirmations because I'm really meticulous with what I want to manifest. Sometimes I like short affirmations. Either way, I know that whatever I'm doing is working. Also say that whatever you're doing is working. Whatever you're doing is working. Whatever I'm doing is always working for me. Whatever I say is getting me closer to my desires. Doesn't matter what I do, I have my desires right now, okay? Yeah, let's go ahead and pick some more cards. Yeah, we got, my success and manifestations are inevitable. They have to come to you. They have to come to you. There's no way your manifestations will miss you. If you're putting in any work, you're doing, you know, the self-concept work, you're changing your assumptions about your situation, person, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, there is no freaking way it won't manifest, okay? You're trying to manifest a specific person, they're always so kind to me. They're so good to me. They're the best partners ever. You know, this is like for romantic SPs. They're treating me so well. They're always spoiling me. I'm worthy of commitment, okay? It doesn't matter if they were an F-boy or F-girl. It doesn't matter if they were players. You can change them. in your mind. You can change them with your mind. Whatever you hear in like the 3D world, oh, you can't change people, this, that. Yeah, you definitely can't change people by begging for them to change. You know, definitely don't manipulate people into changing, but seeing them differently in your mind, seeing them differently in your head, changing your assumptions about them is really what's going to bring you your manifestation. So yeah, you probably won't believe it at first, but when you say it enough, even the biggest lie when persisted in becomes the truth, okay? It really, really does. I was just sort of reading this Reddit thread about robotic affirming, and let me tell you, it works. There's so many success stories out there on robotic affirming, okay? Literally just, look it up online, robotic affirming success stories. And I even heard someone say that, when you robotically affirm, even if you don't feel any feelings or emotions, you're just saying that one statement again and again and again, you go from beta to alpha state, okay? There's different states that, or different brain waves that we can be in: alpha, beta, theta, delta. And I'm seeing, what I heard is that, when you keep affirming, when you meditate, when you focus on something, that helps you get into alpha state, right? So like even just robotic affirming will help you get into, that, for lack of a better word, yeah, just state of, having what you want. And when you affirm a lot, you're thinking less about your undesirable circumstances, okay? Think of affirming as like blocking out all the chatter, all the unnecessary stuff that's going on in your mind, okay? And, the thing is, that's why, persisting really works. Even just look up mantras, in India and a lot of different religions, like people practice, mantras, chanting again and again, chanting the same thing again and again. It has been proven to work. Even like, sages, gurus, babas, they use mantras to help them get what they want. Sometimes they'll have like a prayer bead with like 108 beads, and they'll continue to repeat it. Maybe even look into like, the 10K affirmations, or 1080 affirmations, or 1008 affirmations. Yeah, it's been scientifically proven that if you do that many affirmations, it's going to sink in. Your subconscious mind will be more likely to accept that. Okay, not that you need to do any of that to manifest, but it is definitely helpful to research on if you are feeling really lost, if you are feeling like, really behind in your manifestations. Trust when I say it's working. It's always working. Like, you have to get your manifestations. It's literally, if you're putting in the work, there's no way that you won't succeed. I always say this, but I've never seen a person that worked hard that didn't succeed, okay? That's gonna be you too. But you just have to tell yourself whatever you're doing is working. A lot of you ask, am I doing this right? Should I do this or that? You're doing it right. Trust yourself. Trust in your abilities. Of course, do your research, see what works best for you, because obviously everyone's different. Everyone has different, manifestation, or everyone has different life experiences. Everyone has different manifestation methods or techniques or whatever that works best for them. But let me tell you something. You can make anything work for you. It doesn't matter if you visualize, script, whatever. If you tell yourself it's working, it's going to work. It's going to work, okay? So just do whatever works best for you. I really like this one. I've always been good at manifesting on a time crunch. It's been so easy for me to receive my manifestations fast. All my desires come to me so fast, okay? I am a master manifestor. I'm the Oprah Empower My Reality. Manifestation always works for me. I know it always works for me. I believe in manifestation. Even if you don't believe in the actual thing you're manifesting, the thing that you're saying to yourself again and again, at least believe that manifestation works to an extent. And I promise you, it will make the process so much easier. You'll even feel good doing it, okay? Not that you need to feel good or high vibrational or anything like that, but I promise you, like, things are always working. There's always so much movement going on behind the scenes. I've seen it happen myself, and I've had certain people come back into my life that I manifested, that told me like, oh, I was thinking about you, or I saw that you posted this on social media. Like, they were keeping tabs on me, and they confirmed that. And it's like, if I can manifest that, if me, the most stubborn person who didn't even believe in manifestation at first, can manifest that, you can as well, okay? Even think of a job interview. When you go through the interview process, maybe you don't hear back for a while, right? Like, sometimes, yeah, the employers, the hiring managers, whatever, they will keep you in the loop, but a lot of the time you won't even know until you get the job. But there's so much going on behind the scenes. Your hiring manager will be talking to all the different teams. They'll be talking to like the manager who wants to hire you, and boom, something will eventually end up working out. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right here. I do want to let you know that I offer manifestation coaching. I do in-depth tarot readings. I also offer custom-made Subliminal. So if you are interested in any of these services, check out the description box below where you can sign up for them. And yeah, I will go ahead and end the video right here. Happy manifesting.